Yeah, much better. Excuse my voice, but yeah, much better than what I was in last 2 days. So yeah, hopefully I'll be playing tomorrow. Yeah. Not yet. We just come to the ground and not have got the opportunity to look at the strip. But I don't think it will be that different than what we played in Tri Series. But yeah, definitely we'll have a look and get an idea about it. I don't think it's good to think about what has happened in the past because every tournament is a new beginnings. So I don't think we'll be keeping that in mind. We have been playing good cricket for last two matches, so that is one good positive for us going into the third game. And yeah, I think we'll look to play the best of cricket what we can, and and I'm sure if we do that on tomorrow, we'll be able to beat them. So that's what we are thinking, rather than thinking that we've won against them in last two World Cups. Well, I think this World Cup, don't really know how much total is good enough because this was supposed to be a very high scoring World Cup, and it's the first few matches has not been the way people had expected it to be. It's been quite like 130s or 140s, which is not that often you get it in Australia. So I don't think we'll be going into the game thinking about the total. We'll try playing, play according to ball. That's what is working for all our batters, and we'll keep looking to do that. And depending on how the innings goes, we'll have a total in mind because even in the first match against Australia, we didn't have a total in mind, but depending on the wicket, we changed it and we thought that okay, it's 130, 135 is good enough. So I think that is what we'll be thinking that we'll see how the innings progress, how good start we get, or how the batters are looking, and then we'll decide the total when we bat. Well, actually, I've not gone out that much from yesterday, but yeah, in Tri Series we got good support when we played on Sunday. But yeah, even in Sydney, I think we had Sydney and Perth, both places we had good India support. So the best thing about Indian fans are that you get support all over the world. And Melbourne, I think there's a lot of Indian population, so hopefully we get a lot of support tomorrow and on the 29th as well. Well, I don't New Zealand. I don't think. I think just Prishti has come in from the time we played them last time. But with us, there's a lot of changes. Especially, I think Shefali has been a big positive coming into the T20 side, and the way she's going about her batting. I think it's so easy to bat alongside her when I'm opening. So I think she's been a big positive, and there's a lot of changes in. We've become a better fielding side than what we were 1 year back. So yeah, there are a lot of positive changes from last 1 year. I don't think it's good for me to comment on New Zealand's team. I don't think she has a very predictable routine. She just does what she feels like. The day she will she bats well, she'll just come off and she won't bat at all. One day she doesn't bat well, and then she'll come and start hitting from one hand, and she has some very unpredictable routine. So I don't have she doesn't have one predictable routine, and the best thing is she's not superstitious at all. So she doesn't have a routine to follow. She just does what she feels like. So that's the best thing about her, and no one has gone and told her that you have to change. That's just she's been left the way she has to do it. Well, I think Veda did well in Bangladesh game. Veda gave us that 25-30 runs. So we bank on her, and I don't think we've been thinking about anyone else to do that. But I think Richa, Pooja, and Veda, all three of them can give us quick 20 runs. But yeah, we are banking on Veda to do that, and she got good confidence in the last match. So hopefully she keeps continuing doing that for team, because that 20 runs which the which has been scored in last 3 overs by Veda or whoever's there. I think that's gonna win us matches than more than the start. Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. She scored 100 last year in West Indies against them. So yeah, that will, I think, thinking about that will give her confidence, and I think she's been looking good in nets. So it's just about that one knock, and I'm sure she'll go out there and bat and get that big one for us. And it's really not a worry, because the way she's been batting in nets, it's been brilliant. So I don't think there's any worry about that, and I'm sure she'll get one soon, and hopefully it's tomorrow.
Last from my side. Previous to this, maybe if Smriti Mandhana missed a game for India in a World Cup, it would have been a huge impact on the batting order. We saw that the Indian batting order is now, like Harman said in the last game, more
So I
than
can miss
capable.
matches now, you're saying?
Huh?
You mean I can miss matches now?
No, I mean, does that, I mean, sitting on the outside, as a player, you hate to miss a game for your country, and you think, you always worry, how's the team going to do? Is that a little less now, considering the players who have come in and the way they're performing?
Well, yeah, I think especially the power play earlier, a lot of bulk used to be scored by me for last maybe 2 3 years. But now with Shefali coming in, I think it's one day I think she'll be aggressive and she'll get the runs, or one day I'll get the runs. So that Shefali coming in has made that impact, I think, because even like when I used to bat earlier, also I used to have a major role in power plays. So whenever I used to miss out a game, the power plays used to have a loss. Not otherwise, the other phases used to be still good. So, but now that power play, Shefali is also come in and she's also getting that quick runs. So I think that way the team has been more balanced. So that's why I think we what the question you asked, I think that's why it was not that big a thing. Well, I think it's in the rule of the game that you can get the batter out, but I think it's good for us to give warning once or twice, maybe twice. If again, if as a batter, if I keep doing it third time, I think the bowler has the right to get me out. But I think the bowler can give me should give me warning for once and maybe twice, and then if I still do it for the third time, I think they have full right to get me out. So that's what I feel.